No, mine.
Hey, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us. Hopefully we're having signal. This is the first time we've had rain with Starlink going. So we'll see what happens here. I know Sarah's here. Looks like Seashell is here as well. Of course, Sarah's here. She's just walked into the other room and she got her phone going. We tend to do that so we can see if there's any issues with the video. I know that there's about a, let's see, I'm going to run an experiment. It's ready, 5. See how long it takes over there. It takes about 5 seconds. Pretty good. So we get about a 5-second delay. Hey, Seashell. And probably not going to be a whole lot of people today because I did have to change the time. I think you read what I wrote on the page earlier. There's Dave. How you doing, Nomi?
Hi, Dave.
So look, I don't know who all, just Dave and Seashell in here and Sarah on her phone. Anybody, he's got his towel, he's making a mess. Zeus knows I'm going to town, so Zeus is rebelling right now, and he's running around with his towel making a mess. He's thrashing around over there by his bedroom.
We're gonna see if he loses interest.
Yeah. You got a fifth person for the run day, Dave? Who is it? So it's you, Bill, me. Alaska cut the cord.
And
Simple living or living simple. Oh, squirrel.
squirrel.
Hey, Dixieland Homestead. Sorry, Dave. We talk about so much stuff, you and I lose track of what we're talking about. Hey, Henry Leslie, Vermont. How are you? I got a new video coming out there next week that you'll really like. Kind of along the lines of what you do, and I think one of the first videos of mine you watched. That's another critter video.
Oh, it's nice. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice.
I'm hoping to get a few more videos on the cam trails or trail cameras before I do it all in and put it up on the webs.
Well, it's very sweet.
Yeah, it's actually just two clips of the same things. Don't give it away, lady.
Just that it is sweet.
She can't hold a secret. Trust me.
No.
She's trouble. Yeah, but for those that didn't catch the description, I went to go into town last night, and I went down there. I get down to the trailhead at the tracks at 6 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I knew somebody was going to be getting a little worried because she hadn't heard the train. And right at 8 o'clock, a rather large brown bear came across the tracks. And it takes a lot to spook me, make me nervous or skittish at all. And that bear was big. I mean, big. You guys have seen the critter video I've done recently, and it shows the bear track next to my foot. And I can about step inside that, and I'm a size 12. So it's a big bear. And it just kind of wigged me out for a second because I wasn't prepared to take on a bear up here. I was supposed to be just getting on the train and going home, not having to worry about defending myself against a monster of that size. Then later on in the evening, we talked to a friend of ours that works for the train, and she informed us that the train indeed tagged a brown bear not far from us. And I guess they hit him with the train. He spun down a little hill, stood up, and got cranky with the train. Of course, he didn't try to fight it, but, he would have lost that fight anyways. But he is wandering the area and probably injured. So if it's that bear, he's going to be cranky, and I want to avoid him at all costs because if he locked up over there.
We are.
Yeah. Nope, now we're moving.
Yeah, moving.
Yeah, it's buffering a little bit. Yeah, I looked at the phone, and I was sitting there. No, not that bad. Hey, Dave knows me. I can be a little goofy, so I don't see any questions except for Dave stating he got 5, and now I know what that's for. Who else is in here? We got 7 in here, so I think Seashell's still in here. Dave's in here. You're in here. Dixie's in here. Henry's in here. I don't know who else is in here. There's 8 now.
Hmm.
Hey, there's Clint.
Clint from Texas.
All right. So yeah, for those who don't know, we're gonna be having an Alaska tuber rendezvous up here on August 12th. Dave just put on it. Make sure you keep up to date with what's going on if you're in this area. If you're or if you can be visiting the area, all are welcome.
Henry has little black bears in Vermont.
Yeah,
We have
we got
medium
some. Well, we got small and some large black bear.
Mhm.
We had one on the front porch last year, giving Zeus the eyeball.
Mm.
You know, what part of town are you in? I think you've told me before. I can't remember. Hey, Ashley. Good to see you. All right, well, you're actually going to turn out here for being early.
People are greeting Ashley. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Mhm.
Dave, don't forget to post a link to yourself and any other channels. I don't know if Dixie, I think Dixieland Homestead's got a channel too. Please make sure you share links.
Okay.
I just want to see if Henry says where he's from in Vermont.
In Vermont, sure. No idea.
Yeah, I know. Anybody have any questions while we're sitting here? Henry might have left. I don't know.
Oh. After the little black bears commented. That's quick. Yeah, we are early.
Yeah, where we are. We're up to nine viewers, so that's a good sign.
Good.
I did post it this morning so everybody would know. We're only going to stay on until right around 5 because I've got to have enough time to get myself prepped and in my rain gear to get out on the tracks because it is raining right now.
Just started.
And we actually had thunder. Haven't heard thunder since last fall.
Yeah, it was a long roll.
Yeah,
it wasn't loud, but it wasn't a big clap of thunder.
It's not Florida thunder. No. It's rolling thunder. Stuff that I like to hear. I don't like to hear that smash and crack. Usually it sounds like something blowing up.
Yeah.
Probably Seashell. I'm not super active on my page, but Dave is. But you can add the curmudgeon on your page, and you can also look for my personal page as well.
Thanks to Dixieland for saying hit the
like button.
We appreciate
Thank you.
that.
That's part of what I have to go into town for tonight, Henry, is I have to get the fixtures for the faucet for the shower part. The tub's installed, and the other thing has been installed, and we've been able to use it okay. Ashley, this made a chicken comment, chicken coop. Actually, I'm waiting. Our plywood will be up here on Thursday for me to start building it. I'm actually going to start framing it here tomorrow after I get back from town. I have everything to start framing it. I just need the plywood for the sheeting, and it should be done within a week or so. The reason is I had to tear down another building that was kind of getting bad, and I salvaged as much wood out of that as I possibly can, so I don't have to sit on my sawmill for a week cutting the wood.
Right, that's going to make it a lot easier, a lot quicker.
Yes.
And it came down easy.
Yep.
Especially when you got to the bottom, just a good kick.
Some folks have seen some of the photos of the property up here. We had a small greenhouse in between all the buildings, and I was walking around it one day and it looked bad, and I just kicked it. My foot went through one of the sideboards. And when it come time, I had Sarah on the outside. I was just kicking the boards out, the plywood sheets out, and they were just falling off. And it did not take much effort whatsoever.
And it was well below the snow line, so we couldn't notice it.
Yeah.
It's much worse now than it was last summer. Much worse.
Hey, Alaska Cuts Cord, Phyllis and Adam in the house.
Guys.
Good to see you guys. I'm going to try to drop this light because it's right above me. Give me a glare.
There you go.
That didn't work. It's the window.
It is. And we don't have curtains for that.
Won't work.
Nope, that won't work.
Sorry,
that
guys.
was a little, yeah. We got, last time we were in town, we got blackout curtains for the west
windows. And there'll be a video coming up on that one soon too. Just Phyllis, Adam is still at work. Okay. Well, either way, hi. I'll see you guys. If the train gets me tonight, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I can pick up my stuff that you guys got there at the house. But yeah, we have that little greenhouse was falling apart, but I know that the floorboards were really good, and the floorboards about almost 2 inches thick by like 10 to 12 inches wide. So I went through it and I knocked down all the walls, took the plastic off, and I can use the plastic for a solar kiln for drying wood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That'll
another
work
project
really
that I'll
well.
do, that I'll use that as a reclaimed plastic and use that to make the solar kiln for the wood. And then all the framing for the greenhouse was actually still in decent condition. So we're going to use that to start the greenhouse, not the greenhouse, the chicken coop. The chicken coop is going to be roughly, would we write down 6 by 12? No, 8 by 12.
8 by 12.
Is it 8 by 12?
8, 12.
No, 6.
6
no,
by 12.
No. Yeah, 6 by 12.
6 by 12. That'll make room for storage
Yep.
of the chicken food. Yeah.
We're gonna have a 6 foot by 4 6 foot by 4 foot section where I can go in. I can put the drums for the chicken food and stuff like that, and then we'll have, a 6 by 10 area or 6 by 8 for the chickens to have their area to play in and roost in. And then we're gonna do like an 8 foot by 10 foot long exterior coop, kind of how our friends over at Alaska Cut the Cord have with their chickens. We're going to kind of mimic them a little bit because somebody really likes their design.
Yes.
Well, I do too.
Yes. I love the fact that they're reusing some stuff, metal building.
Yes,
it's really cute.
It's actually it's an old trailer, horse trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys haven't seen any Alaska Cut the Cord stuff, go check out their chicken coop.
It's really cute.
And Dave at the Gnomestead Alaska Off the Grid is actually in the tail ends of building his chicken coop. That's Ashley poking fun at me because me and David were trying to see who is going to have their chicken coop done first. Of course, Dave does. He's got the stuff ready to go. He's got some good stuff going into that chicken coop too. And
we stopped one day and we saw the site.
Yeah.
And the next day it had posts and
it was going up
arches.
already.
It was going up already. I was very impressed.
Yes, a coop with storage is good because right now, they're in my mechanical building, so everything is right there. And I don't want to have feed in one area and then the chickens in another area. If I can keep it all in one area, it's all the better because I can have a screen there, kind of like how it is here at the other building, where I can just go in and do what I got to do. Mm-hmm. Instead of having to tote stuff around, because we're actually fermenting some of our food now.
Yeah. Who taught you that?
Fermenting? Talked about with Dave and I have talked about fodder. Phyllis and Adam and I have talked about fodder. I've talked with a bunch of people. I need to get some other grains to mix in with what I'm doing for the fermenting. Dave's got the run done, all but the tart. Good.
Wow.
That's going to be really nice,
That's
Dave.
Really good progress too. Really good.
And we still got a little bit of work to do over at the cabin too. So everybody knows we're actually not going to start doing renting probably until late summer or even the first of the year. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be inviting friends and family up that want to come up to get feedback on how the property looks and how it's run. So if you're going to be up in the area and you want to have a night up here, let us know.
Just come.
Just let us know and then come up if that's what you want to do. We want to get feedback on what people's thoughts are and how we've got it set up. We want to make it run as smoothly as possible when we actually have people coming in. Hey, Ed, how you doing? Ed's having a fermented drink tonight. JD over 3 ice cubes. There you go. I'm not having anything until I get into town. And Ed, I finally had a bear.
Oh.
A big bear. I don't know if you saw the commentary at the start. I was down at the tracks waiting to come in last night, and a rather large brown bear come across the tracks within 100 yards of me. I had to get out of there. I wasn't equipped to take him on, and the train was already 2 hours late.
2 hours late.
So,
and when did the train come? Was it
10 minutes after I left?
Minutes after he was up here, probably by the time because it only takes him like.
And no, it takes about 10 minutes on the four-wheeler. Okay. It's a mile distance and it's rough.
Yeah. The snow machine is a lot faster, but the trail is a lot smoother.
The snow machine, I've actually made it.
There's just no way that can be done now.
The snow machine, I've actually made it from the house to the trailhead in 3.5 minutes. So that's cooking. I don't think my front ski's touched. All right, there's Alaska Hillbilly. an awesome coupe. I love to reuse
Yeah,
salvage.
the
Yeah,
salvage makes a huge difference.
actually, I will be using salvage material for the roof as well. That's another video on stuff. I kind of hinted at it when I got something in the mail on the train video, the air nibbler for metal, and you guys will see that. There's a project coming up on that. A lot of people don't even think about this kind of stuff that I'm going to be doing. I've done it before. I've seen it done before, so that's why I'm doing it. It's a pitta, but it'll work. It'll work good.
And it should be durable.
One of these days, Clint, you can make it. Just trying to see what I'm missing here. Anybody's saying? You too, Henry. And I don't know if you ever said where part of Vermont you're from, but I'm originally from New Hampshire, and I was in Vermont a lot when I was growing up. I went over to Brattleboro and other places, Rutland and Wallingford, stuff like that. Anyways, you have a good day, Henry. There's Ed again. Hello, everyone. Actually, you speak Creole yet? You still down in Louisiana, Ed? Or Mississippi, wherever? I think you said you were Louisiana. He speaks fluent Creole, especially after a few drinks, huh? We all become fluent in drunkenese. Wow. See if you can. Where's that piece of plywood? I'm getting a lot of glare off that window back there. Hang on, we're gonna see if we can block that right there real quick. Otherwise, we look like we got halos. I'll see if I can grab up some of those while I'm in town tomorrow. I gotta hit Home Depot anyways. No, we have a sheet of plywood we use, Dave.
I'm gonna shut the window.
No, leave it open. It'll help breathe a little bit. Just push this stuff back just a pinch. We've got all our knickknacks up on there. A few of the windows, I made the sills a little extra large so we can sit things on. I'd like to have my camera on hand at all times. So I got it so I can set my camera over this window and that window. They're perfect. But now.
It's not pretty.
Not pretty, but it works.
Right.
Oh, wow, Phyllis. Sarah might have halo. Not sure about Rob, though.
What?
The halo.
Oh.
Yeah, Ed's in Louisiana. Firefighter training. License renewal time once again. Yeah, wow, you've been down there for a couple of weeks doing that. Yeah, I didn't get. Phone was in my bag because it was sprinkling, Dave. So no, I didn't get any pics of the bear. I did get some the other day, and that was on one of my Facebook page. I posted that one on there, and he was pretty close too. That was a sow with 3 2-year-old cubs, or two 2-year-old cubs. They were almost her size, so I'm sure she's gonna be giving them the boot soon. Sam Squatch, no, I don't have Sam Squatches out here. That's alone. Well, Dave, you've seen the pictures of the footprints. Now, I haven't seen any on a trail yet. That's what's weird.
No. Oh, that's just as well.
I just got back to the mountain today.
Oh,
good.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Is it raining up there, Ed? It's been on and off all day here, but it's been pouring now for the last half an hour.
Yeah, pretty rainy. I hung laundry out earlier, and when I brought it in, it was wetter than it was when I put it in.
Hey, Phyllis, I got a text message from somebody today. Who it is? Ask Adam later. On and off full rain catchment barrels. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picking up some gutter while I'm in town so I can get the rain catchment going. I've also got to talk with my friend that owns Denali Brewing and see if I can get some of those ICB totes from them. And we're going to place 1 or 2 of them around each of the buildings that has metal roofs and use that as extra water catchment for the summertime. Because our creek does go dry in the summertime. We have the spring, but the spring's 3/4 mile away, uphills both ways. No, not uphill both ways, but it's coming back up with all the weight. It's a pain in the tail.
Yeah, I think I held my breath the whole trip down the first time
Yeah,
Like
well, the
road-
first time she went down on the snow machine, it was on the Scandic that does not have brakes.
No, and I
She was, no.
it was steep. Mhm.
Yeah, it was
very
a
steep.
that was a fun trip. I was looking to see if I missed any
Yeah.
comments from anybody. We're up
With-
to 12. Yay.
With rain catchment last
I know why.
fall, I think it was. We have the barn roof is a metal roof, and it's a fairly good slant. And then under that is a shed, which
A lean-to.
a lean-to, which leans up against the barn, and it slides from the real roof onto the
Lean-to roof.
lean-to roof, and then we caught it in totes.
Yeah, we were
black
getting
totes.
a
We're
couple
doing
hundred
pretty
gallons
well.
in like an hour or so at times
Yeah.
when we had all that
Mhm.
rain last summer. But last summer was an
So,
extremely wet summer
It
too.
really was. So,
Anybody that was up here will tell you how bad it was. I think they said it was like the second or third wettest summer in history.
Mhm.
I mean, our creeks flooded out twice, and I still haven't been able to repair the trails since they were washed out. They're pretty rough, especially down by the tracks. And with all that excess water, the frost heaves down there were horrible this year. And every time I go down there with the wheeler right now, I'm getting over them, moving the wheeler around, squishing them all down.
I haven't been down on the wheeler since it's been that way. I'm gonna wait till it's all.
Ashley, close on the line while raining is just a term for double rinse cycle for off grid.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh, what happened? We lost some people.
Oh no, who left? You don't even know.
That's all right.
That's okay.
We won't hold it against you. Get back in now.
Yeah. One of the catchment things we have is we switched out the bathtub
Yep. The
and put the long 6 foot by
2 foot
2
by
foot
2.
by 2 foot one under the eaves, but we don't have
Gutters
gutters yet. That's what Rob's going to work on
in town.
in town.
I've got to pick up the sticks, and hopefully I can find a way to cut them at Home Depot so I can get them on my truck because they come in 10-foot sticks.
And not on the train.
I can't get that on the train. I can get away with 5-foot sticks,
Mhm.
not 10-foot.
Mhm.
So hopefully I can find a way to cut them at the store.
Mhm.
Am I still coming through okay, guys?
Double rinse cycle. I like that, Ashley. That's cute.
All right, let's see if anybody else. Let's
Back
go
on
back
the
to the
mountain.
mountain. I'm in traffic, so buffering on my end. Still here though.
Oh, good.
Yay!
Yay, Seashell, I'm glad you're here. Safe driving.
Yes, be careful driving.
It's hard to,
I'm sure that we're having a little bit of delay because of the rain.
probably.
I have found where my Starlink is currently pointed, there is 3 trees I've got to drop.
Mhm.
But when I get back, I'm actually going to be putting it on the eave of the roof here. So I'm hoping that'll stop the issue with the buffering a little bit or slow it down. Right now, I know it's people were curious about the Starlink. We have blackouts pretty much at the same time every day. Usually around 7 o'clock, we lose internet signal with Starlink for about an hour. No, about half
No,
an hour.
about half.
About a half an hour, and then it'll be spotty for about half an hour, and then it's back to normal. And we've had speeds almost at 200 megabytes per second up here. It says lots of buffering, but I backed out and back in again several times. It fixed it for a while. Yeah,
It's probably the
it's
storm,
probably the rain.
It's
It looks like it's letting up.
The sky's a little brighter. I haven't heard thunder since I brought the laundry in.
Yeah. Seashell says she's riding shotgun today. No worries.
Oh,
Good.
good.
No, actually, we do have a little bit of snow on the ground, Dixieland. It's
Mhm.
right outside the window over here. It's Zeus's last little place of enjoyment, so we're trying not to touch it.
Yeah,
He likes to go sit out in it.
lays down. It's got some shedding from the roof, which
It's-
makes it thicker, but
it's
it
got a little
also has
creosote
in
from
it.
the chimney.
Because this a new stove for us for the whole winter.
Yeah. What I do is I have it set up where I can clean it from the inside, so it pushes all the debris up.
Mhm.
And so Zeus is out there making a mess with it.
Yes.
Traffic is already crazy along parks. Enjoy the drive tonight and tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna stay until Keaton tonight, Phyllis, and I'm gonna get up really early and try to be down to Home Depot around 7. Get everything done. I've got to go over to AT&T around whatever. I think they open at 8 or 9. I got to look that up. I've got to get another phone. My phone's being a real pitter when it comes to charging. So I've got to get a new phone and then stop, see Dave.
Oh, shit. Sensor.
Yeah,
Nervous breakdown.
I just watched the replay of that. She jumped. I didn't. There's no censoring here, lady. You might want to close the window. It got blown. That was funny.
I never say that. I'll tell you, my grandson was in his 20s before he heard me say that word. And he almost choked when he heard it.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a real pit of driving over the next 3 days. That's why I'm only going to be in town for overnight, 24 hours. Did you get it?
I got it close.
All right.
There. Okay. There. Calm and quiet. Stability has returned to our house.
For now.
For a minute.
Until the dog goes crazy. He's looking. I was like, what's going on over there? I know somebody's leaving because there's bags on the floor.
He's all right.
Brewing need to cut down. I got a saw or two. Well, I might be able to get it there in the back of the truck. The problem is it's 10 foot long. So I'm gonna have to find a way to keep in the bed of the truck so it doesn't get broken up as it's coming down the road. Seashell just left Home Depot, needed buckets for sorting brass. Yeah. Now we actually go to Three Bears, buy these little like 2.5 gallon buckets, and that's what I've been doing my water glassing in. A lot of people use the 5 gallon buckets for water glassing. No, the eggs cause too much weight, and they wind up cracking some of the eggs.
Yeah,
We've done it in the really big pickle jars, and the ones on the very bottom have broken. So we stick with the little guys. But yeah, those big buckets are good for brass. I'm just looking to see if I missed any questions here. Probably not. You guys are more listening to me ramble than anything. Is it good? Okay, yeah, no, nothing, no new questions. Good.
Well,
but not good. Ask some questions. So actually, today is the 26th. In 4 days, it will make 2 years exactly that we stepped foot on this property.
Yeah, when we came up to look.
I might have to do that, Dave. He says, come by and grab his saw.
Yeah, that's
he's got cordless ones.
Yeah, sure, that's a good
I'm sure I could probably get them to cut them for me. They're usually pretty good about it. You know, everybody, it was like gutters are expensive. I don't need expensive gutters because it's going to come down every fall.
Right.
So it's going to be up and down, up and down. I don't want to buy expensive gutters and have it breaking. Home Depot actually has 10-foot sticks for $6.
Yeah, that's very good.
Trail riding and eggs don't mix. Yeah, I know.
No.
Right? Yeah. Seashell, it's kind of an anniversary for us.
It is.
Because we stepped on the property, we knew we were home.
We really did.
She come up one trail, I come up the other trail, and we knew right away.
Yeah, both of us, independently.
Yep. Whenever you're ready, Phyllis, come on up.
Oh yeah.
You can come up with it without Adam. You both are welcome here at any time. You both know that. What's the difference between an elephant and a Zippo? I don't know what, Dave. My phone just dinged. Like it's charging and trying to charge again. Dixieland, we've been water glassing pretty much since we got here. The eggs are really good. We like them. If you chill them a little bit before you cook them, sometimes you can get them to go over easy. But usually when you use them, you're not going to get them over easy. Or if you do, it's going to be really watery. Water glassing tends to water the eggs down a little bit.
The baking makes no difference.
Yeah, baking, cold. If you're interested about free,
Yeah, Phyllis is here now.
Dave, one is very heavy and the other is a little lighter.
That's cute.
That's good, Dave.
Very cute, Dave. Very cute.
I was trying to charge this.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys can hear the ding ding in the background. My phone's trying to charge. It's been on there for like an hour. And it's just being a turd.
Yeah. That'll take him a little extra time in town
Yeah.
tomorrow morning.
That'll take most of the time in town because I'm getting back up to Talkeet now. I've got to get mail. I've got business cards filing in. I've got other
Yes.
stuff I've got to grab when I get back.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can order online the stuff for go grab one.
When what?
One of the pickling lime.
Oh,
I'll show you which one we got. We got it on Amazon, and we got 3 bags for I think it was like $20 or something like that. It wasn't expensive at all, and it lasts a while. I can't remember, I was watching somebody do it. It might have been somebody that's here in the chat. Generally, when you do it, 1 quart of water to 1 ounce of the pickling lime. Some places will tell you it's 1 teaspoon or tablespoon. It's a full ounce. Yeah, right. And Ed says, "Don't you hate it when someone answers their own questions?" I do. So this is the one. This is Mrs. Wages pickling lime. This is the one we use. And like I said, you can get 3 bags of it off of Amazon. Well, at least I did when we got it for one price.
Yep.
And that's 16 ounces. So that's 16 quarts. Unless you don't really measure, you just dump it in. Hopefully not. But no, we haven't had a problem with them. We haven't tried hard boiling them yet. That's the only thing we haven't done.
That's true. We haven't hard boiled them.
I might have to pull
We
a
should
couple
do
out.
that
Do it
to
for
find out.
Yeah, for an
Just-
experiment. Pull one out and put them in the water to boil it and see how it goes. Just make sure before you use them, rinse them off really well. You will get that pickling taste on lime. Yeah, it's not that great. And Dave says I talk to myself. Yeah, we know. Yeah, it's worth it, especially if you get a lot of chickens, or even if you don't. I mean, our
Yeah.
goal is to give our hens a break this winter. I mean, they didn't lay a whole lot this past winter because a lot of them were young, and they didn't start
Yes.
laying until the springtime. But we kept the light going for them and stuff like that. Difference is this past winter I kept the door closed in the wintertime. Well, it was open sometimes during the day, not all the time. But this coming winter, they're going to have free run outside. They're not going to be free range because we do have predators here, a lot of them. So
And heaven knows we have Zeus.
yeah, and Zeus,
I wouldn't.
he hasn't
bring my-
tried to kill any yet, but he has gotten in the coop once with me, and he will try to herd them
Yeah.
around the outside of
He is an
the chicken
Australian
coop.
Shepherd. They are herders, but I wouldn't trust him very far.
No, he's mauled bunnies before, so I'm sure if he gets a hold of a chicken, the
I
chicken's
have
done.
taken a small squirrel out of his mouth.
And bunnies.
Yeah.
And bunnies.
Bunnies I didn't get.
No, he usually ate them.
He bit them into. They were little guys too. I mean,
Yeah, they're babies. They weren't quite that big, but
they were little. And that was like 3 years, 2.5.
2.5 years ago,
2.5
2 years ago. I think the
2
last
years
time was right before we made
Yeah.
the move.
I think so too. Yeah. That spring before.
Yep. Well, the good thing is it's actually not raining.
Yeah.
Let me show you how green it got up here real quick.
Really green.
It got green up here really, really, really fast.
Yeah. The last time we were in town, the day before we left, it was not green at all. There was
No,
a little bit of pink and little buds.
On the birch trees, it was
but,
just a pinch of green.
And when we got back, it was quite green, but now it's.
Yeah. I'd show you where the snow is over there, but I don't want to take the computer off the charger.
Don't dare unplug it. So.
Ash says, I know the feeling, Dave, about talking to good conversation, intelligent conversation with yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So who we got left in here? And anybody have any questions? Because like I said, I'm not gonna. This isn't gonna be a long one tonight because I'm gonna have to get ready to go to town.
Ashley says, "Good thing I live alone," because she's talking to herself.
Yeah, right.
I talk to myself, and I don't live alone.
She answers sometimes too. Yeah. Me, I just get angry. I talk to myself when I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
It's a guy thing. Smack your thumb, you come up with all kinds of new colorful curses. I haven't done that in a while, actually. I no black and blues in my thumb this year.
Oh my.
Last year was. They're all over the place.
Well, wait, we still have a chicken house to build.
I also have an air nailer now.
Why would you nail air?
The nail gun. Thanks, Dixieland. It's just me going, and Sarah will stay home. I'm just doing a turn and burn. I'll be gone less than 24 hours.
Right.
This is the only downfall of the train going north and south.
Yeah.
As I can only catch the southbound to get into town. Otherwise, I got to. Well, actually, I can't even get to Fairbanks. Next town north is going to be, I think, Healy. And
Yeah.
there's not really much in Healy I want to go see, and it cost me a lot of money to get there.
No, I hear it's a cute town.
Yeah.
But we haven't been.
Dave said, "That's funny, Sarah. Air nailer might hurt a little more than a hammer." Yeah, if I get nailed by the air nailer, yeah, it's gonna hurt. My brother did that when I was young, right through his leg, or into his leg, into his femur.
I don't think they were invented when I was young.
Yeah. Dixieland. I think we met on Bill's channel last night, didn't we? I think he was on Bill's.
I don't know. I was busy and didn't watch Bill last night.
FYI, it feels like being shot. Don't ask me how I know. I'm sure, Dave.
Oh no.
I'm sure. I've never shot myself with one, but I've actually nailed my shoe to the floor or to a roof. I did roofing for a while, so.
Good evening.
Take it easy, Clint. Oh, it was a graduation.
Yes. Oh, how nice.
Congratulations to him. Tell him to keep up the good work.
Mm-hmm.
Dixieland, yes, sir. Yeah, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Dave met a lot of good folks down there at the Mid America meetup.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was wanting us to go. It's hard for us to really go anywhere because we are so remote. We can't really have people come up and watch for super long times. We have the gnome. We have Nomi. But, he's been busy doing stuff, and we got wrapped up doing stuff. So I got other stuff we got to do. Ashley blew the end of my thumb out with a hammer. Bad thing is I hit it 2 more times the next day. Ow! It's one of those Bart Simpson things. Ow, quit it. Ow, quit it. Ow, quit it.
No.
Keep hitting it. Ow. No. I've broken my toes a lot, and I know it sucked when I'd jump off boats and a shoe would start falling. So instead of jumping and landing on my toes, I would curl my toes to hold my shoes on, come down like this, and bust all the toes through here, and it wasn't fun. The remote life is pretty wild, Dixieland. What state are you in now? I can't remember. Are you in Oklahoma? Yeah, it's nice up here. The only downfall is a benefit at the same time. No roads.
No roads. I did not leave this. I left the property because we got state land all around us, but I didn't leave this area from September, very first part of September, until this last trip when we just got back.
Yeah, mid-May.
Mid-May.
So 9 months. Alabama. Okay, yeah, that's right. You were the one from Alabama.
Alabama. Well, that's where Dixieland.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
I know. Not always on top of the game. Sorry.
I'm not. I'm not.
But
even in the
people
middle.
move around though.
They do.
Let's keep the names.
They do indeed. Yeah. So, and when it got time, get ready to go on the train in May after all those 9 months of being here, I thought, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to go yet.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
is
know if I
second
wanna
guessing
see
going into town.
people. But it was fun. It was a really good trip.
Yeah, we got to see our
Really.
buddy the Nomi
Yep.
and Adam and
And
Phyllis
Adam and
and
Phyllis.
Miss Alone,
Yep.
and
Lunch with
get some
her.
shopping done. Went into Anchorage.
Yes. Oh, but we got the new tub and we got
Yeah, we
some
got the new
chicken
tub
chow
and got a lot of stuff ordered to finish a lot of the builds we got to do. Yeah. Ashley, don't weld without a shirt on. Ow. Yeah, I've done welding and I know what that's like. I have done it and it was not pretty because I got a hairy chest. And Dave says, "Oh, cook bacon."
Oh, yeah, bacon.
I'm usually
Oh.
barefoot sometimes. Well, I used to be barefoot all the time in the kitchen. I used to burn the tops of my feet all the time cooking bacon. Now I wear slippers all the time.
And I cook the bacon.
Yeah, she cooks the bacon now. She says she can't cook, but she can cook the hell out of some bacon.
I don't like to cook. I can deal with bacon.
She can. She makes a really good cold butternut squash soup.
I haven't
It's
made that
really
since we've
good.
been up here.
No,
2 years.
we got butternut growing, so hopefully she can make me some this summer. Or
It's
if I
good.
find a couple good ones in town.
Yeah.
But I need to make sure I bring back some good heavy cream.
Yes, it does take heavy cream. And I haven't seen the recipe in 2 years and I don't remember what it takes, but I can find it.
You can find it online, I'm sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley, risk versus reward, Nomi. Bacon, 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 right?
Yep.
Gotta have the bacon. Oh, the soup is very good,
It's
Seashell. It's really
really
good. If Thunder accidentally dropped the hammer on his hand. And a speech impediment.
That's good. That's good.
Good one, Ed.
Oh, dear. Cute. Good to have a laugh.